One Piece has got to be one of the most overhyped animes in all of 2025. Hell, not even maybe the 2020s. Look, and I'm not here to hate on One Piece, bro. I like One Piece. I enjoy One Piece. I enjoy seeing content about One Piece. But the fact of the matter is, I gotta adjust the truth. This thing is overhyped. And I know, you may be sitting back at home. No, it's not overhyped. It's amazing. It's the best anime in the world. People literally are calling One Piece the best anime in the world. But let me tell you something right now. If this is so-called the best anime in the world, why after Gear 5 Luffy, no one has posted no clips about anything, no one has shown off their show? The only thing I've seen in recent times about One Piece is them clowning on the pacing. Now that should tell you a lot about what's going on in the current stage of One Piece right now. And hey, am I keeping up with One Piece now? No. After I seen Bonnie do Gear 5, I said, bruh, I'm gonna put this down and wait for Oda to get his hair right, because I don't know what the hell he was doing with that. Now there's two niggas in the story, but this should be the easiest clean sweep that the Straw Hats ever should have. Literally, once I seen that, I put the book down, I put the page down, I put everything down, and I said, Oda, I'm gonna let you think about what you're doing right now. Hell, even Gear 5 itself was pushing it for me, my brother. Gear 4 was such a cool transformation where Luffy looked at Goofy, but was serious. But when he was at Tank Man, he was a big fat ass thing, but he was still serious. When he was in Bound Man, he was a big fat ass thing again with small legs that was scooting around in there. It looked funny, but at the same time, he was super serious in that mode. And that made the tones of every fight feel super serious too as well, no matter how goofy this man looked. And even more, you can go into one of his cooler transformations, Gear 4 Snake Man. That was such a peak transformation with the bending of the, oh my god, the bending of his arms because the hockey in his fruits. Come on, bro. That was great writing. That was great use of his devil fruit. And the fact that it was explained that the Gear 4 is basically Luffy's creativity with him using hockey and his devil fruit in conjunction. So Luffy deadass had to think about all these forms and make them himself. This wasn't a thing that just came with the fruit. This was a byproduct of him training with the fruit, understanding it, and then using his hockey in conjunction with his fruit. That's what made Gear 4 cool. But then we get around to Gear 5, and it's basically the fact of, oh, this nigga's a god now. Oh, this nigga's goddamn chosen one. Oh, this nigga's this. Where did this even come from? And especially it felt like last second when Oda changed around. Bro, this is not actually the gum fruit, bro. This is the god fruit. What? But hey, that's just my personal gripes with the story at that point. That is not why One Piece is overhyped. Those transformations, whatever. Gear 5 is kind of okay with me now. There's sometimes it just seems a little bit too goofy, but it's okay with me now. But hey, I pretty much brought up Gear 5 because that was the last time anyone in the One Piece sphere or anyone else brought up One Piece at all. And let's go even further back because I swear, when One Piece was in its pre-time skip phase, no one was talking about it. But when I was watching that, I was trying to get everyone else on. I said, hey, you should pick it up. You should watch this because this is cool. I like this, and I like Frankie. I like Water 7. I was saying a whole bunch of things about pre-time skip, and no one was ready to watch that show at all. Everyone was passing it by. No one knew anything about it. All of my friend groups, everyone around me, the internet itself, no one was posting about it. You did have a couple people that was specialized in talking about like different things. Like Tekken 101 was one of the ones who always just bring around and talk about One Piece, the weapons, swords, the fruits, all that, the admirals, how to become this. That was the only person I really seen talk about One Piece anything. Especially, bro, back then, even in 2020, bro, people were saying One Piece is mid. It's really not only until they really up their budget a lot, they started flexing their new animation. Gear 5 dropped in the manga is when people started to randomly just gotta come out of nowhere and catch up. Oh, I'm catching up now. Oh, I want to see this. I'm catching up. People just started hopping on the series and then claim it's the best series in the world. Nigga, what? Before when pre-time skip come out, everyone was hating on it. Now everybody love it, saying it's the best thing. Why? The real reason why I feel One Piece is overhyped is because most people came to watch because of a cool transformation that they like. They didn't care about the story before, so why you caring about it now? How is peak all of a sudden because you see a goofy transformation that you normally don't see in anime? That's Very interesting. And am I saying One Piece story is bad? No, it's relatively pretty good. Especially everything in the pre-time skip and a lot of things in the post-time skip. But in post-time skip, they kind of drag a lot. But they got some really great moments in the post-time skip of One Piece. But come on, bro. For people glazing the series, saying Luffy is the best main character, saying that One Piece is the greatest show in the world, I genuinely don't know why you're saying that. They're literally saying that because the animation increased from what it was before, and you like the pretty colors and animated fights. Okay, congratulations. That doesn't make this the best series in the world. And to reiterate, bro, if this was the best series in the world, let's compare, bro. When Dragon Ball Super had its run, I saw nothing but constant things about Dragon Ball Super. When it was coming out, people were saying, oh, this, that, critiquing. Even when they were critiquing it, it was getting popular. Even when it was cool, it was getting popular. Even when the stories was kind of getting good, it was popular, shared amongst every single thing. And boy, God almighty, bro, when Naruto had its run, this is really before all the clipping era even started, bro. When Naruto had its run and ended in 2016, I cannot go anywhere without seeing someone making a Naruto video on something. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of YouTubers breaking down Naruto, breaking down fights in Naruto, breaking down who would be better power scaling. But there's so many things that you will see if you go online about Naruto to back up the fact of how much people support this anime. And that just doesn't happen for One Piece at all. The most I see on One Piece on my YouTube feed or in YouTube at all is a poll. Honestly, who's the scariest character? Kainu, Mihawk, but that's all I see. So just to bring all my points back together, the reason why I'm saying One Piece is overhyped is because most people only came into it because of a transformation. They weren't here in the beginning, they weren't here in the start. They have recency bias. They came in because of a transformation, Gear 5 specifically. Okay, that's one. Two, people say it's the greatest thing in the world because of the animation. Okay, it has great animation. That doesn't make it the best thing in the world. And another reason why this is overhyped is because, bro, if they drop any clip, any video of Luffy doing any and everything, they say, oh my God, this is the best show in the world. Bro, Luffy can go and just slap a girl and they say it's the best thing in the world. Luffy can go and stretch his dick 10 feet across the ocean and they will say this is the best thing in the world. Luffy can do anything in the show and then they'll say this is the best thing in the world. Bro, people literally hype up and overhype every time he goes into Gear 5. Every time there's a Gear 5 moment in the anime or show, it gets clipped. And again, I get it. It's a cool transformation. But let me tell you something. Not every time when Goku was in Ultra Instinct, that thing was getting clipped. No. The main clips of Goku that you see in Ultra Instinct was he was in Master Ultra Instinct aura farming against Jiren. But with Luffy, bro, he can do anything in Gear 5. He can get knocked out in Gear 5 and niggas is making animations of the manga panels, bro. It is insane. But again, I'm gonna leave it right there. If you agree or disagree with any of my points, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Other than that, like the video and subscribe because I'm trying to get out the hood, man.